Hey, Steve Zook here. Welcome back to Polkzoo channel. I appreciate you tuning in. And yeah, I'm going to continue my discussion here, trying to offer, glimpses into how to improve your improvisational skills and composing skills. Again, it's hard for me to talk about this without mentioning the guitar letter system, but basically all the 10 systems of improvisation are included in the guitar letter system, so you learn all that in a very organic and simple way. I want to talk about 4 chords. So a great way to begin to get, and great improvisation, by the way, combines, the 10 systems of improvisation. You don't think like just diatonically or whatever, but what happens is when you expose yourself to enough studies with the guitar letter system, you'll just start hearing ideas, and then you won't have to be thinking, oh, this is diatonic or intervallic or symmetry or secondary dominant or contrary motion. You'll just hear the idea, you'll be able to find it. It's really an exciting thing, and you'll get to the point where you'll start to hear your own musical ideas and then find those musical ideas on the guitar. It's pretty exciting, really. It's a form of kind of self-actualization. Anyway, okay, so 4 chords, a really great way, folks, to begin to get the sound of 4 chords in your head. It's just very simple exercises like this. Just move 4 chords around. Now, 4 chords are built with, all perfect fourths, okay? Now, sometimes I'll use this form here, where I'm adding on the top, another major third, but don't worry about that. And it's very close to a minor 7, so what? Just, again, over-analyzing things is not going to help you move forward as a guitar player. And just getting samples of the guitar letter system isn't going to move you forward. You need to commit, folks. But anyway, so 4 chords. Just move 4 chords around in whole steps, half steps. Get to know that sound, and then maybe try this form. And don't let the simplicity of this fool you, because you're exposing yourself. And as long as you practice with a positive attitude, and as crazy as it might sound, don't be results oriented, don't be outcome oriented. It actually allows the science. It's one of the keys, besides obviously having some great material to work on, but one of the keys that's well thought out, one of the keys to the science of neuroplasticity, where it's like it creates an open switch in your subconscious mind and a safe switch, and actually begins to develop new neural pathways. It's really important that you don't put pressure on yourself. You have to allow that powerful subconscious mind to play, folks. I'm going to say that again. I'm getting goosebumps just saying it. You need to allow your subconscious mind to play. Allow your spirit to play, and you will make some leaps and bounds if you have some great material like the guitar letter system. But anyway, so 4 chords, right? And then combine this form with this form. Maybe use that top. See, I want to start going to something else because I'm hearing it. That's what's so exciting about when you start working the guitar letter system. But getting back to 4 chords, you can also do them on the top like this. Just get that sound in your head. Okay? And what's good to do is develop little groups, like have a little group within 4 or 5 frets. So you're like, okay, and then start going through those and just making some slight additions, like maybe go to a major third. I'm sorry, major 13, flat 5, which is one of my favorite chords. And we'll start combining the 4 chord sound with some other sounds like that. Don't worry about being earth-shaking. You got to understand, when you practice, it's not always about trying to sound great. It's about exploring new harmonic territory. So there, now I like that when you get some contrary motion. 4 chord to major 13, flat 5. Now I'm hearing this to major 13, 7 sharp, 5 sharp, 9, 13, 9, 13, 13 flat 9, gypsy scale. 13 flat 9, resolved to major 7, 7 sharp, 5 sharp, 9, 13, 7, flat 13, 13, dominant 13. So play with the 4 chord. Get the, like I said, and then take that 4 chord and maybe and that's what's so really, it's so healthy to keep adding, because the tremendous growth, folks, comes from chordal movement. That's why I'm 63, but when I took from Joe Pass when I was 22, he said, go home and start learning how to do some standards like You Are the Sunshine of My Life by Stevie Wonder. I didn't even have a chart. I just sat there and, da 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 da, and but unfortunately, just doing standards and chord melody is not going to get you there. It's too limited. They're beautiful. I did them for years. I used to get $100 an hour playing standards at parties. I'd also do some blues and some flamenco and sing and do a Willie Nelson song and whatnot, and go talk to the cutest girl there. Anyway, but yeah, it's really, really important, chordal improvisation. That's why I like Cycle 1 in the guitar ladder system, which is just the tip of the iceberg. By the way, that's a really great cycle to use in Misty, by the way. But anyway, I don't want to get too off of my rap here. But that's why it's so important to always be exposing your ear. And like I took from Horace Hatchett 4 or 5 times, and he taught Carol Kay, he taught Howard Roberts, he taught a lot of the great studio players. But it's really important. He used to talk about the interior and exterior movement of chords. But the bottom, I mean, I have some great single note studies in the guitar ladder system too. But my point just being is that when you expose your ear to chordal tension and resolution, you're going to take a quantum leap if you're doing my material. And I'd love to say that about some other material. I haven't seen it out there. But they didn't work 40 years on it like I did. Anyway, and I used to notice when I took from Joe Pass, So here's 4 chord to 13 flat 5, or major 13 flat 5. Yeah. Let me get this. So yeah, that's a nice little sound. So it's simple stuff. Like I said, when you're working the 4 chord, just move them around and listen. And then, like, take this form and that form and just combine those and move them around the fretboard, Listen to it. Maybe throw in a 7 sharp 9. See, now my mind is starting to... It's just unbelievable what you can do. See, you have so many reference points. With the guitar ladder system, you're going to have 240 reference points, plus the secret Horace Hatchett files, which I've had to tweak quite a bit, by the way, to dial them in and everything, too. But anyway, so I just wanted to talk about 4 chords. And every chord has a direction. Like lately, I've been playing this chord, and I've been hearing many different places it can go. But one place that my mind just keeps throwing at me, which I think is kind of cool, is... The old Beatles song, right? See. And that's what's so fun about once you start working the guitar ladder system, you're just gonna start hearing stuff. I mean, it's like your musical mind's just starting to pop. It really is. And I just learned even though I picked up on this intuitively for years, I recently, in the last month, learned that part of this is the science of neuroplasticity, especially when you have great material that is not restricted to any one genre, great material that's not super left brain with a bunch of boring formulas and a bunch of busy work. That's what's so powerful about the guitar ladder systems. It's so organic and so simple to use that your subconscious mind, it can seed the subconscious mind, which then falls into the law and science of neuroplasticity, and you begin to develop new neural pathways. It's really interesting. But anyway, so mess with the 4 chords. Just like I said, take those 4 chords, and then maybe go to another chord. Maybe go from the 4 chord. Maybe use that common tone to the major 13 flat 5. Again, everything doesn't always have to sound great when you practice, but But yeah, just get to know the sound of 4 chords, okay? And then start adding, maybe resolving a little bit. See, I was doing something the other day, I thought sounded like I was going. It's all about experimenting. Like, if you want to listen to some of my finished compositions, go to stevezook1.bandcamp.com. That's stevezook1.bandcamp.com. But experiment with 4 chords, and then maybe add another. Like there, I just did some 4 chords to a major 13 flat 5. Now maybe I go to this kind of 4, and then maybe go to major 7 flat 5 to a 13, 13, 13 flat 9, 13 gypsy scale, major 7, 7 sharp 5 sharp 9, 13, minor 9, and a minor 11, major 9 6 to 7 on top. All right, folks, so enjoy that. Take care. You can order the guitar ladder system at stevezookguitars.com. Best $199 you'll ever invest, seriously. If you want samples, send me an email to polkzoo@gmail.com. But, you know, a lot of people get samples and they tell me, oh, it's great and everything, I'm going to order soon, and they don't, and they're really missing out, because you're going to make some huge growth, folks. There's no busy work, there's no fat. I've really cracked, I know it sounds like a marketing term, but it's really true. Other people tell me this, that I've cracked the code on learning guitar. If you really want to take a quantum leap and really shave years off your progress and reach a level of playing and understanding guitar and music, you know, order the guitar ladder system. The guitar ladder system is very organic. It's simple to use. It's powerful. There's no involved theory. There's no note reading. The guitar ladder system is what you're looking for in a very organic, simple, easy to use guitar innovative system that uses the science of neuroplasticity and is going to seed your subconscious mind, help you become much, you know, deeper player than you'll ever be without it. And you'll learn to hear your own musical ideas and find them on the guitar. It's pretty exciting, folks. It's one of the best natural highs on the planet. All right, take care. Let's all keep the faith, trust the universe. Remember, when you change how you look at things, the things you look at change. Ciao.